What up, fools? All right, we're playing more Resident Evil, and I think I figured something out. I was thinking about this. Okay, I've been thinking about this hardcore because I was so confused because we went through. We catch you up on my thought process here. I feel a little manic, but I also feel a little like I figured something out here. Okay, so I was going through our organic lab chemistry thing. And we're talking about 20. Okay, so we need. There's a lot of numbers involved here, right? We got all this stuff, right? We have 3, 6, 7, 10, 17 to get our last one, right? And then we had all of these math equations that are like 1 plus 3 equals 4, 4 plus 6. And what are those first two numbers, 3 and 6? And then we have 1 plus 6 equals 7. So yellow plus something will make that green, right? And so I'm sitting here trying to think what would what would make these things that we end up needing here, right? And so I think there's math involved because what do we also have? We also have, if we go into my crapola, if we go over here, what do we have? We have 3 and yellow 6, right? So we got some numbers. So we got to figure out, okay, so we got to add something to the 3 here to get 4, because then we add the 4 to the 6, presumably. And then whatever 1 is, we add that to the 6 here, right? And then we add, like, and that, because that'll give us our 7, right? And that 4 plus is 7. Okay, so we're gonna do like a series of additions here. What I don't know is what on earth 1 is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know what 1 is. Can I dump these out? If I take this, can I dump this out at the sink? It's not necessary to use this right now. Not helpful to me. Fill the empty bottle with water. No, I guess I don't want to until I know, because I don't want to be out of empty. I don't want to be out of bottles. What if I wait? Hold on. What if I just like, okay, let's try this with the water. It's not necessary to use this now. Great. Um, can I like? How do I? What if I messed up? Can I? Okay, wait, hold on. Experiment. Can we combine? Can't combine them. Okay. All right. I'm wondering if this is gonna kill me, but what if we combine? Oh, okay. So we can combine two liquids. NP4. Wait, NP4. NP004. So wait, does that mean water counts as number 1? Feels really stupid that I figured that out, expecting to gas myself, because it said that if you did things wrong. I was really lucky that I went for 3 with the water rather than with the yellow 6. Do we wait? Hold on. Well, we need to combine water with one of these to get a 7, right? We got a wait. Hold on. That's a 6 and a. We needed to add 4 and 6, and that'll give us 10, right? So wait, can we? Whoa! Okay, there we go. So we got 10. Oh my god! I can't believe I just fell. I can't believe I just fell completely ass backwards into this. Okay. Okay, I'm really glad I wrote down the addition. So that's 10. So we need 10 plus 7. So we need 1 and 6. So we need water and yellow 6. So we can okay, fill an empty thing, water. And then we're going to come over here. Interact with the acid, you psycho. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. Now if we combine that and that, that'll give us our 7. Okay. 7. So 7 and 10 will give us 17. So we should be able to combine. Okay. Okay. And then 3. So now we need to get a bottle with. Use it, you psycho. Okay, yes, take some. Okay. This feels. I'm almost a little disappointed that this ended up like working for me. I was expecting we'd have like a full episode of me struggling and dying from like accidentally creating mustard gas or something. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain, but yeah, there we go. There's our V jolt. It's brown. Okay, so now we gotta. Okay, I kept the ribbon with me because I was like, I don't want to run all the way up and down the hall, climb those stupid boxes that take forever to climb up and down. just to save. So we can save over here. So let's do that. Yeah, this is the typewriter room. Yes, let's use that. Okay. Okay, so now this is where I'm starting to doubt myself, okay? Because on my last before I didn't die, remember, because that's the story we're sticking with, that I didn't die. Clearly I didn't, because I'm still standing here. Look, slippers. Oh no, I remember I went into that other room with the branching off the sharks, and there was like the plant goobers there. But then I'm also pretty sure that this next room is also where there's going to be a bunch of plant goobers. So what I'm thinking is, like, because it said, hold on, there was a note that talked about where like the plant roots were and stuff. Yeah, this one, plant 42. Okay, 4 days have passed since the accident. Plant at point 42, going at an amazing rate. Though there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with another group of plants, T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. Basically morphed host anatomy. Nor on Earth will we find anything like it. Yeah, okay, so it's growing like crazy. I also found that it has two main sources requiring necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow has rooted itself down into the basement. Okay, so that basement is the root ball. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement, or the aqua ring, has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling in the first floor. So that's what's going to be in the other one. That's going to be the body. Vines protruding from the bulb. Vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. Plant 42, since its prey, uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. Also notice that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders, and that's why that door is going to be locked. So it's like the main body. Fortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all, when uniform petal flaps open and reveal its vital internals, tendency to become more aggressive. Okay, so if we go into the other one, we're probably going to have a fight on our hands. And I want to hit it when the petals are open. But this one talked about what we can use that chemical for, right? Tyrant virus or T virus. 20 contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. They've given it a new name, V-Jolt. Calculations prove correct when V-Jolt applied directly to the root. Okay, so I want to take the chemical down to the basement. Our plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The entire plant. Okay, so we can avoid a battle altogether, which I think sounds cool and fun and neat. So I'm gonna go to the basement. And I feel like it's a bit of a risk that I'm gonna go to the basement without open inventory slots. But I don't want to run all the way back, and if I die, then that's fine. I love the irony of it, though. Like, me being impatient might be the reason it ends up taking longer. It's like it's the real getting pulled over by the cops for speeding conundrum, right? Like, you speed to get where you're going faster, but then as soon as you're pulled over by the cops, that's what inevitably slows your whole journey down the most. Moral of the story is don't speed, and I have a lot of personal anecdotes that I could rant for hours on why one shouldn't speed. This year, I'll give you the cliff notes. This year, multiple people, no fewer than 4 people who I love and care about have been injured and or killed by people speeding. So don't just like I didn't really start this with the intent of doing a PSA, but for crying out loud, just go slow. It's really not worth it. Go slow. Let Like let it be. Let yourself be late. Don't get yourself or anyone else killed. That's the part that's like the worst about it. Is like most of the people that were injured. See, look, I should have brought stupid. I've had some stupid inventory. Well, once we use up the stuff, maybe once we use up the chemical, we'll have one open. We can grab that stuff, those bullets. But just like seriously, guys, just slow down, man. It's so not worth it. It's so not worth it to risk getting yourself or other people killed. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm begging you. Anyway, I'll stop being somber and a real letdown. Although we are playing Resident Evil, the whole vibe is a letdown. Anyway, we're gonna go up because I want to go where that one root ball is. Okay. Green light means go. So help me if the game glitches and there's flying sharks. Actually, you know what? That'd be rad. It'd be like Sharknado the game. Wow, there's even more sharks than I thought. Hey, buddy. He's really surviving a long time. We drained that water even in game time. Like that was a minute ago. Anyways. So in here is where we find the roots, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is where the roots are. So we're going to go. Hi, kitty. Leela has decided to join it. Oh, you're going to go up on top? Okay, she's going to go monitor from on top of the back of my chair. It's kind of too bad that we don't have cat cam up and running because she's being adorable right now. But it's not even, cat cam isn't even hooked into my computer right now. So instead, we're just going to use this and we're going to poison the plant. I say you, it dead. Probably don't need the bottle anymore. Throw it away. No. Great. The plant is dead. The plant we gave the plant a severe case of the deadsies. Oh, there goes Kitty. That was a short-lived monitor. She determined that we have everything under control. Oh boy. Hey shark. Oh no, it's not that Kitty had realized we have everything under control. It's because she's spazzing out right now. Yeah, are you freaking out? Yeah, she's freaking out. Okay, she's just being really good at being a cat. She's one of the best cats in the world. Like she is stellar at being a cat. Tell you what. Like she's nosy, she's pushy, she's bossy. She doesn't realize she's doing any of it. She makes demands even though she does nothing to help with the bills around here. Does the same thing day after day after day. She's so good at being a cat. Like she understands what it means to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. That's the only thing I remember from the Aristocats. I'm pretty sure that one was Aristocats. The other one I always liked was Cats Don't Dance, but that was much more Animaniacs in style. Whereas Aristocats was much more Disney in the, in the 1900s style. You know what I mean? Like Disney had a distinct feel in the 1900s. Kind of made it until around Toy Story. And Toy Story had the same story kind of feel, but it added the 3D. And then I feel like Pixar really started changing the way they write Disney movies, if that makes any sense. Like there was sort of like an old school fairy tale nature about Disney movies until I want to say right around maybe Finding Nemo was around when the pivot started to happen, where because Nemo was like halfway between like classic fairy tale and more modern Disney be in touch with our real emotions approach to movie making. I don't know. I'd have to think about exactly when that changeover started, but there's definitely like if you watch modern Disney Pixar movies, because they only do Pixar, which I think is a shame. Obviously they don't only do it, but they only do Pixar. Blocked from the other side. Not anymore. It shouldn't be. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make us be tedious because I'm thinking about the Disney thing, and we're gonna follow that train of thought, even though I'm not sure how we got here, and it's entirely unrelated to what's happening right now. But we're gonna go back and manage our inventory, which is to say, we're gonna drop off every bottle. Um, but you know how it is, like modern Disney, like there's something much more like. I mean, like the obvious. I feel like the obvious one that people are gonna want to go to is Inside Out, right? Because that one's literally about your feelings, like not even just like metaphorically. No, it's like the feelings, your feelings and emotions are the characters, right? So that's kind of like we've reached peak. It's about emotions, um, but the pivot started before that, you know, because you can see movies like you can see movies like Coco. Coco was Coco before Inside Out? Oh shoot! See now I want to. Oh hey, we got rid of all the bottles, so I ran here for nothing. That's okay. We can drop this stuff off. The Magnum revolver, Clint Eastwood style. We're gonna put that there, that there, that there, that there. Great. And that should be fine. That should be fine for equipment. Um, yeah, I'm not as into Disney these days as I used to be. But yeah, I don't know. I guess and I'm not even trying to claim that one approach is better than the other or more right or like some era of movies is necessarily better. I'll always have nostalgia for like actual cartoon animation Disney, you know, 2D animated Disney as opposed to, you know, the 3D era. Although I do still genuinely love most Disney movies. I know there's plenty of counterculture out there that'll talk about them being generic and bland and dumb, and those aren't even necessarily incorrect. But Lord help me, I still love them. Um, but I'll always have affection for the days of 2D animation. You know, when you had your, going all the way back even to like, Aladdin, uh, and like the Disney princess movies, the classic ones. You know, you got Little Mermaid and stuff, which I would argue counts as a princess movie. Um, in fact, I don't think anyone would really argue against that. I think Ariel is really kind of considered maybe a fringe princess, but a princess nonetheless. At any rate, like all those ones, but then they went into their like animated Animal Kingdom phase, right, where you have Lion King, Brother Bear. You know, you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier with things like 101 Dalmatians, um, and Aristocats and stuff like that. Look at that. We did. We handled it. Tar. Oh no! I thought it said we killed the whole thing.
What the hell is this thing?
What the hell is that thing in your hands? This game is so off the rails. It told us it would kill the whole plant. Oh god, don't burn yourselves up. This is so off the rails. What's happening? The game lied to me. It said it would kill it.
Thought it was finished.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I'm composed. My neighbors probably hate me right now. It's like
Thanks again.
almost 9 o'clock at night right now. Okay, their neighbor's kid screeches until like 2 a.m. every night anyway. It's fine. You tell me, dude. You're the one having secret conversations with people. Okay. That was, who boy, that was something. Oh my gosh, the camera angles absolutely kill me. Oh, sweet, a key. Yeah, I'll take the manager key. Neat. Obtain the helmet key. Oh, that's a helmet key? Wait, hold on. Okay, now we gotta make sure we press it and there's not like hidden buttons that need to be pressed. Oh, you can see it. Okay. Alright, it seems like that's all there is to it. That was it? That's all that we gained from this. Okay. You're just gonna stand there creepily?
Barry,
Something about that mansion still bothers me.
Yeah.
I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
This
All right.
gets more suspicious every single time. Every single time he suggests that, it gets more suspicious. Okay, I know there's nothing to gain, but I still want to climb up here just to say that I did it. God, that was a ridiculous sequence. Oh, see that? I bet you if we hadn't done that, there would have been a cutscene where, like, after the first bit of damage, the thing busts the railing or something. Guaranteed. Guaran-flippin-teed. Oh. Oh. That's all part of the same round way to draw this map. This doesn't really matter in the end. So we can come over here and we can leave. Okay, so I guess Barry's gonna sit here and continue to plot against us all or something. I don't know. Can I? Oh wait, what happened to his flamethrower? I want that. He didn't give that to me, did he? No, dick. Okay, well we'll take this. Yeah, we'll take the red herb. And I know, go down here. I know what that is. That one, that's a green herb. And I don't, as much as I love being a completionist about things, I don't know that I see a point in running all the way down there just for a green herb when I have like 24 unused herbal supplements, ready to, you know, give me my herbal cleanse or whatever hippie bullshit is going on nowadays. Sorry, that's rude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wesker.
That guy is so cool. Look at his shades.
So you're safe.
Steps.
That's what I was going to say.
It was all I
You
could
stole my line. I hate you.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice?
What were you shooting?
He sounded a little flaky.
Now
Yeah.
that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances.
Expect Barry to be like crawling on the ceiling, like all spider style.
Out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up.
Oh, but.
Ways to.
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. Why are we all splitting up? This is so stupid. What was he shooting the bees? Is that what it was? So much for another great day of saving the bees. I haven't seen any posts from her in a while. I hope she's still out saving the bees. There was a time when like you couldn't go on any social media platform without running into like 7 of her videos. And they were always so heartwarming. She was always so excited about saving the bees. But I haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's having an amazing time saving the bees. Genuinely. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna try and keep things organized still. Oh, the screeching neighbor child is out in the hall now. Great. My favorite. Alright. I'm gonna... That was a significant amount of progress there, and now that we've like reached a milestone, there's a very good chance that there's gonna be like a whole poop ton of newly generated enemies running around, so we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna start trying to just manage my inventory to keep the ribbon with me. So much easier than having to run back to the box and everything for saving. But let's get the fudge out of here. Going back to the mansion. But excuse me, I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I mean, there's that doorway there. But yeah, there's nothing else to do really in the courtyard here. Residence. Mansion. Okay, yeah. That's the graveyard that goes to the house there. There's that one-way door. What looks like a pathway there. You can see that one-way door, or that arrow that indicates there's like a one-way up at the little house where the crazy thing was. That we wasted all of our grenades on. Using we as if it was anyone other than me panicking that resulted in that. But okay, so but yeah, so we've got the helmet key, so there's gonna be a lot to do around here. Seems pretty obvious. Okay. Alright, yeah, so let's get ourselves back to the mansion. Take me back to the shack. Back to the strap with a lightning strap. It's Brad!
This is Jill. Does anybody hear me? I hear you, Brad. Over.
Brad!
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team.
The neighbors are outside using the hallway as if it's their own personal living room.
I repeat.
They like to just have long, extended conversations out there.
Brad.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
You clearly can't. Why are we still trying?
Brad.
Brad! Every time I hear the name Brad, I think of it was in high school. Okay, this is story time. It was in high school, and I was hanging out with some friends, and we were laughing about the someone had looked it up and found out that it was illegal to use punctuation. I guess I don't know. I don't remember if it was illegal or not. Oh, come on, don't. Can we stop having to kill all the dogs? Why are they back? I mean, I called it, right? Okay. Yeah, I totally called it that these dogs would be back alive. Anyways, so it was I was hanging out with some friends. This was in high school, and we were laughing. Wait, hold on. What does it say? Battery's been taken out, so we can't. But the elevator's not. There's got to be a power source somewhere. I mean, we kind of don't need it though, do we? Kind of. It like it would make it like faster. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't even know where it would be. So I guess we go over here. So we were hanging out, and someone found that you can't use excuse me, you can't use punctuation in someone's name, like on the birth certificate. And we were laughing about how much of a shame that would be, because like imagine if you put an exclamation point at the end of someone's name, so you always had to say their name in surprise and alarm. That was their legal name. And the reason that made me think of it is because one of the guys that was part of that group that we. Oh no, am I poisoned now? No, not yet. But one of the guys, his name was Brad, and so we were laughing about if like every time you talked with him, like you had to shout his name. So it's like even if you're just having chill conversation, like oh hey how's it going, Brad? And it's like you had to be super out there with it, and so that's what that made me think of. And it was funny in my mind, but now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds like just a really average, mediocre story. But now you're all aware of the story, so that's fun. Anyway, we're gonna probably have to like shoot more dogs in the process of getting back to where we're going. Assuming, maybe not. Hey, there's new stuff here. Yeah, we're gonna take the battery pack. Just want to be able to tase everyone. Okay, great. So now that we've got a couple of these, use that. Now we can pick up a couple more. Pick it up. There we go. Take the first aid spray. First sprayed. Yes. Pick it up. Go. Yeah. Yeah. And then looks like we got some grenades to replace the ones that I burned up. Acid shells. Yes. Okay, so we picked up everything in there. Now we're gonna head back out of here. Okay, and now we gotta pick up the one we put in place, the one octagonal thing, right? I'm taking this back. Yeah, let's take the stone and metal object. And that'll leave us with everything. And I'm looking at the time. I'm going to get us back to that other save, or get us to a save point. I'd like to get to one that has the box in it. We're gonna have to like one way it. I think. Oh jeez. Oh come on now. Oh good. This is great. I love this. Oi, oi, Toadman, Toadman. Hunter, is that what it's called? Hey, do I have with me? Oh, we don't have. Yeah, but it's bleeding out, so we might be good. What you want to bet we're not done with this thing? Anyway, going back through this door. It's a one-way door now, but that's okay. They called it a hunter, huh? It looked like a Toadman. Oh, there's another one, Toadman. Wow, they are not good at hunting. They're not excellent at hunting. Most dangerous game, my keister. I'm bleeding out. Yay. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he's bleeding. Alright, anyway. I feel like that was supposed to be more intimidating than it ended up being. Okay, I'm gonna manage my inventory and then we're gonna save. Game is silly. I'm having such a fun time with this game, but this game is silly. Okay, I wanna reorganize some of this stuff. Guess we can do that. Gravel knife goes with the broken. There. And then crank it. Go right there. I think we're gonna eventually need this, but I'm gonna put that away because I know where that goes, and I know we're not ready to put that. At least I think I know where that goes. I think it goes where the one door is in like the main area. So in the main entrance area. So we'll deal with that once I'm confident I have both pieces that go in place there. An old typewriter, you can save your progress. Oh, we're gonna use it. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna save and then we're gonna call it a session because we made a full half hour. That was a lot more productive. Remember at the very beginning when I thought it was gonna just be a full episode of me playing with chemicals? So that's neat that we did better. So anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me. And my rambling stories about nothing as I just kind of accidentally fell into success. Not having to fight a giant plant and then having a pretty easy time taking out those hunters. That's pretty neat. So I'm glad you joined me. I appreciate and love every one of you. Go, have a good time with your sibling today. I don't know, just have fun in some way, shape, or form. Make it a good day. Okay, we'll see you next time on more Reverend Emo. Bye.